welcome to tonight's game. We're live from Risco for this Tri-County Conference matchup. I'm Tyler Whitener along with Tommy Jacobs, bringing you this game tonight between Holcomb and Risco. And we're set for a nice one here tonight. We're part of the stage here tonight, Tommy, for homecoming, even part of the decoration. So, which is too bad we didn't dress for it.
Well, that's exactly right. But they got a campfire here and the wood and all. It's very nice. A while ago, they had the Queen contestants up here. It made you and I look maybe a little better. But they had some beautiful young ladies participating in this night.
Sure. Great night here at Risco for homecoming. A big game between these two teams, Tommy. These are the top of the Tri-County Conference this year. Holcomb got the better of Risco earlier in the year, beat them by 24, but they were down a few guys. Got foul trouble early, and that hurts you. A team that's as small as Risco, if you lose your top players to foul trouble early on in the game, that really puts you in a hard bind against a talented team like Holcomb. But Holcomb, undefeated in the conference, coming off this Bloomfield Christmas Tournament title a few weeks ago. They've been playing very well, and one of the top teams in all of Southeast Missouri is Holcomb right now. So this is going to be a great matchup between these two teams. You know, Risco in this gym, there's no better atmosphere in Southeast Missouri on a tough conference game such as this for the Risco Tigers.
That's exactly right. And, you know, everybody said, well, it's homecoming night at Risco. We better get over there and get a seat. But I'm going to say this. Anytime Risco plays at home, you better get here because this community supports these Tigers.
They sure do. And Hawkland's been traveling well. They've got a lot to be proud of with their team so far this year, led by Seth McBroom. And they've been playing well. You always want, it seems like that team that wins that Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, they kind of hit that high, hit
That's
that peak there at Christmas. But Seth McBroom's been focused on each game they've played since then. They've played very good basketball, so that's certainly what you want to do, because those games after Christmas, you're getting into conference play and most important games of the year. So you want to be playing good ball coming into January.
That's exactly right. And, when you talk about these Holcomb fans, Kennett has such a following, which is great. But you're at the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament on championship night. I don't think anybody was left at the Holcomb, but did those Hornet fans turn out to support them?
Sure, they sure did, and they're certainly would have a great season this year. Where they're off to a good start. But Risco, they're on the outside looking in, on the top spot of the Tri-County Conference. But whoever come away with this win, probably going to come away with a top seed in the conference tournament, Delta C7, here in a few weeks. But should be a great game between these two teams. This has been a great rivalry going back the past few years here in the Tri-County.
I think you're right. I think we're in store for a very good game tonight, Tyler. Before we get started, I got a text from Mullen. Mullen Junior Varsity came away with a 51-47 victory over Portageville. Don't know anything about the varsity yet. We get any scores, we'll pass them along.
And looks like we're getting set for the national anthem, so we'll pause for a moment.
Well, I think we're about ready for some basketball.
Looks like it. Get ready for the starting lineups. And it's worth noting Holcomb, I believe, 6th in the state in Class 2, I believe. And
that's right.
State poll worked their way on up there due to the Bloomfield Christmas tournament.
That Class 2 District 1 that will be at Bloomfield will have this Holcomb Hornets. Boy, there's some talent in that thing.
Yep.
Well, for the starting lineups for the visiting Holcomb Hornets, looks like number 10, that is Cameron Clark, gets a start for the Hornets tonight, along with Brian Reeves, number 23, a very good point guard, a 6'2", or 6-foot junior. And at forward, number 30, if I could find it here. Well, first of all, we got 6'7" senior Jamie Massey, and then we got number 33, Michael Glover, a 6'3" senior. Number 30, the other starter was number 30, 6'3", James Vance. Now for the home team, the Risco Tigers.
And now, the starting lineup for your hometown, Risco
Tigers, very well coached team under the leadership of Brandon Blankenship. And getting the start will be number 12, Caleb McCord. And also starting will be number 14, Austin White. Jordan Pavey also gets a start. He's a 6-foot junior. And number 34, Hunter Knight. Hunter's a 6-foot senior. And to round out the starting lineup will be number 40, Brendan Bixler, a 6-foot junior. Brandon Bixler takes up a lot of space in there. Boy, he can really play tough underneath.
Sure can. They're going to really need him tonight to, push Massey around, not make it so easy for him because he just stands head and shoulders above everyone else on the court. But he's got the size to move him around a bit. So it's going to be a nice matchup between those two tonight. And we're about set for the 10th. Live from Risco, glad you joined us.
We're going to have Hunter Knight jumping for Risco, and we're going to have Jamie Massey. Jamie Massey gets a tip, but it comes down to Risco, and they lose it off their hands, turning it over to the Hornets. Reeves has the ball at the timeline. He gets it over, takes it to the left wing. Now he drives, picks up the screen, takes it all the way to the hoop. He's cut off, gets it back out front, so he steps on the baseline, turn it over to the Tigers.
Good defensive possession for the Tigers. They'll certainly want to keep the aggressiveness in the half court, get as many possessions as they can.
Well, Reeves putting a lot of pressure on the ball handler out front. Oh, nice backdoor cut. They laid it up and scored it, number 22. That is Jordan Pavey. That's a good play.
Yeah, great backdoor cut. Getting the easy look.
Holcomb gets the ball, gets it over the timeline, down, look at the inside, gets it over almost the walk. Takes it back out front. We're going to have 3-second call.
Yeah, Holcomb out of sorts here early on. Risco doing a good job to pack that lane, make him think about it a little bit in the offense.
Reeves extended the defense out, picked him up before he got to the timeline. Now he kicks it over on the left side. Now they try to lob it underneath. They do, then he loses it out of bounds. It'll be Holcomb basketball.
And possession to the Hornets. I know Holcomb wants to get a better possession this time down. Their previous two, a little out of sorts here. Risco in the full court pressure. the 1-2-2. Ryan Reeves drives it into the paint, dishes it off, and that'll be Vance with the finish.
Reeves Vance ties it up at 2, Tyler. Vance and Glover needs to have a good game for Hornets.
Lost out of bounds, possession to the Hornets. And that's 2 straight possessions at Risco's lost out of bounds. Vance with it on the left side. He's trapped. And a steal by Hunter Knight. And now we got a jump ball. Possession will go to the Hornets.
Good try. Risco thought it was their ball, but Joe Baldwin got him straightened out, so they will stay with the Hornets. It was their alternate possession.
Park out front. Goes down to Vance. He's trapped. Gets it back out to Reeves. Vance looks down to Massey. He's underneath. Goes up. Won't go, gets his own rebound. He goes back up and he's fouled. That's what makes it so tough about Massey. If he misses his own shot, he's right there to get the rebound. So you definitely have to limit his touches initially. But if he happens to miss that shot, he's right there to follow it up. So you've got to push him out of there as soon as that shot goes up. This is the first.
Jeannie Herb's involved. Beck said she's watching the game. We appreciate it, Jeannie. Jeannie Herb's.
Oh, yeah. County Commissioner, right? Is that
County
right?
Commissioner, yeah. Good friend of mine, a very fine lady. Gets the ball down. Now they kick it inside, back out. Now down in the right wing, down in the corner. Now bounce pass inside. He's guarded by Massey. Very good D. He's hard to get around.
He is. Pull-up jumper by Jordan Pavey, no good. Glover with the rebound, pushes it up to Clark. Vance kicks it out to Glover. Over to Reeves for 3. Good.
Reeves buried the 3.
Reeves is really starting to come on. He did in that Bloomfield Christmas tournament. He's been playing really well. He's got to look for that shot. And a good look there. And a turnover by the Tigers.
Yeah, Reeves is a nice point guard. Oh, nice pass. That's underneath. Number 30 lays it up again. That is Vance to get his 4th point, and he'll go the line.
Holcomb moving the ball really well here early on, which they'll have to. Risco's really tighten that zone up to where they're not allowing good looks in the paint there, so they're going to really move the ball, get the defense to move. Nice finish by Vance, chance at a 3-point play. Off the left side, Hunter Knight with the rebound. Dump down pass to Bixler, and he's fouled by Glover.
He got good position, got behind Glover that time, a nice entry pass. He's kind of lobbed it over Glover's head.
First shot no good by Bixler. And we want to remind you, we'll take your tweets and emails tonight. You can tweet us at SEMO Sports Zone. You can email us at sports@semosportzone.com. So send those tweets and emails to us, and we'll connect with you online or through Channel 21.
put up a nice shot, just rolled out. Massey tips it back out. Now he gets it. Now they kick it back outside. And there's a three-pointer put up. No good. Rebound by number 5. Puts it up. No good. Risco how to get the rebound.
And Tyler Lewis couldn't get that shot to go. Few opportunities for Hornets. Unable to cash in. Jordan Pavey drives the baseline. A nice left hand. A little too far under the goal. Massey swings it to Lewis. Or excuse me, that's Massey with a up and under, no good. Austin White pulls it out, he pushes it up.
Well, both these teams playing good defense, Tyler.
Yeah, they'll really get after you. Risco really wants to push the tempo, try to get open court opportunities. And a charging foul on the baseline. Michael Glover stepping over, taking the charge from Jordan Pavey.
Like Risco's going to extend that defense to full court.
Yeah, they're going to really try to force the issue, spread Holcomb out. And deflected away. Pavey looks down for Bixler, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. 3:21 remaining in this first quarter.
Get pass over, looking inside, trying to get it in there. Holcomb playing some good defense in the lane. There's a three-pointer put up and good. Wow, Jordan Pavey for his 5th point of the quarter.
Risco really needs a good shooting night tonight to hang with Holcomb. Nice shot there. Lewis picks up his dribble, gets it back to Davis. And in the corner, deflected out of bounds off of, looks like that was Earnhardt.
Yeah. Michael Glover will step out the inbound from the baseline. Gets it way out front to Reeves. Reeves fakes his man, gets around, drives the lane, puts it up, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. I think that's Austin White's first foul. We know that we're not keeping up with these fouls very well. We can't tell. We can't see the official because the board's on this end. And we can't see. But we know that was Austin White. Reeves gets his first.
And we've got a tweet from Patrick Skelton. And he's got an update from the Sykeston and Kennett game. Sykeston up on Kennett 36-35 at half.
Hey, that's a good game.
Quite a game there between those two tonight.
Patrick Skelton played for these Hornets last year. Really one of my favorite players to watch. I want to say hello to Patrick.
Earnhardt goes up off the glass. Reeves drives it, goes up to Vance, nowhere to go, turns it over. Earnhardt for 3, good. Ties this game up at 10. We've got a tie game and a timeout for Holcomb. We'll take a break and be right back.
At First Community Bank, we understand your needs and offer you the highest level of customer service. Whether you're opening an account, making a deposit, or speaking with one of our experienced loan specialists, our goal is to provide you the best. Stop by one of our branches in Malden, Bernie, or Campbell, and you'll see why we are the leader in customer service. Member FDIC.
And we're back. Holcomb called a timeout as Earnhardt knocked down a 3 for the Tigers. We've got a 10-10 game with just over 2 minutes remaining. And Risco's answered well here of late, Tommy.
Yes, they have. Earnhardt scored 5 quick points. Oh, I tell you what, this is going to be a ball game.
It sure will. And we always say at the college game that the three-point shot is the equalizer, and that's what Risco wants to turn this game into, is a perimeter game to where they can knock down some shots. If they can knock down that three-pointer tonight, it's gonna be a good one to watch come down to the end.
Looks like Lewis is handling the point guard position now, trying to get it over to Reeves. Now he has it. Reeves puts it on the floor drive, knocked away, taken away by the Tigers.
Pavey on the break.
And they lay it up from the 23, lays it up and in. That's Earnhardt. That's Risco's first lead of the night, 12-10.
Dump down to Massey, scores it.
Massey catches it that low, that open, he's going to score it every time.
Not automatic. That's why you got to apply a lot of ball pressure out front to where you can't make that dump down pass so easy.
That's right.
And Risco's been pretty good at that here in the last few moments. Minute remaining. Pavey with a runner, no good. Reeves rebounds it, he's on the break. Pulls it back out and drives it.
Oh, good ball. One too many steps on that. Looked good.
Well, looked like he picked it up too soon. He made that two-step move, but it looked like he picked it up before he made the move, so turns it over to the Tigers. Ball over to White for three on the left side, a three-pointer. And I'm not sure what the call is. It's a three-pointer.
And a foul on Reeves.
Okay, the three-point shot stands. And a foul on Holcomb, Ryan Reeves. So Risco will get the ball out of bounds. And a three in the corner, no good. Pavey. And blocked away by Massey. And Earnhardt gets it to go.
Josh Earnhardt having a quarter. He is really having a game.
And we're down to 10 seconds here in the quarter. And three-pointer in the corner at the buzzer, no good. And that brings it into the quarter. Risco Tigers on top of the Holcomb Hornets, 17-12. We'll take a break. Be back with your second quarter.
First National Bank would like to take this opportunity to say,
thank you for your business.
It is our pleasure to serve you and be a part of our great communities. We look forward to working with you today, tomorrow, and always. Everyone at First National Bank hopes your Christmas is merry and your life is blessed. First National Bank, Kennett, Clarkton, Malden, and Dexter.
Happy New Year!
I'm a full-time wife and mom, and I also work as a substitute teacher. You can see why it seems impossible to get a college degree, but with Southeast Missouri State University's regional campuses, it really is within my reach. I can get a degree without leaving my hometown, and that's important when you have a family. Getting a college degree isn't easy, but Southeast makes it convenient.
And we're back with your second quarter. Risco with the possession and the momentum. Tommy, great finish to that quarter for the Tigers.
Sure, they were down big early. And then Earnhardt went to work. He finished the quarter with 9 points. McCord had 3 and Young had 5. Or Pavey, Jordan Pavey.
Bixler underneath, fakes, and nowhere to go. Massey staying put. Pull-up jumper by Pavey, no good. Glover with a rebound. It's stripped away. Bixler comes up with the steal, but he's on the end line. Possession to the Hornets. Well, Risco just being really scrappy here in this first half. They're going to try to get every possession they can tonight.
They sure are. Seth McBroom trying to fire up his Hornets.
Up down to Massey, kicked out to Reeves, no good. Massey with a rebound. Fakes, goes up, no good. And Reeves fouled on the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I believe that foul's going to be Austin White. If it is, I've got him for 2.
They certainly don't need him in
No.
foul trouble. And remember, we'll take your tweets and emails. Email us sports@SemoSportsZone.com, or you can tweet us at SemoSportsZone. We'll take your tweets here on the air. Let us know about the game. If you got a team you're rooting for, give us a tweet or an email, and we'll put it on.
Ryan Reeves got both free throws to fall. It was good to hear from Patrick Skelton a while ago.
And a reverse by McCord, no good. Reeves on the drive, and it's thrown away. Pushed ahead to Pavey. He finishes it. Glover dumps down to Massey. He turns, scores it. Nice finish by Massey. His points haven't come easy in this first half,
They're
Tommy.
making him earn them.
Yep.
Anytime he gets a ball down low, they collapse on him.
Three-pointer in and out for Pavey. Massey rebounds it. Pull up, jumper no good for Davis. Pavey pushes it up the left side. Lost out of bounds, deflected off of Holcomb.
Nice defense by Cameron Clark to knock that ball out of bounds.
Three-pointer up, no good by Earnhardt. Glover rebounds. Glover with a pull-up jumper, no good. Hunter Knight rebounds it. And a nice drive by Pavey with the finish.
Pavey did a good job taking that ball in the lane that time. Run up against the big boy, gave a fake, very good.
Reeves to Glover. Goes down to Massey.
4 men around Massey.
Gets his own rebound. Goes back up. Can't get the second to go. And McCord commits the carry. Turns it over to the Hornets.
As I said, anytime Massey gets that ball down low now, there's 4 Risco Tigers backing on him. And it's causing him a little trouble.
And a foul out front on Pavey.
I've got Pavey for his second foul.
These guys need to be careful. They got to stay on the floor tonight. That's what really hurt them in their first matchup this year. Which I think they're just going to play through the foul trouble tonight. I don't think they're going to go to the bench.
I think that's right.
And ball thrown away. Nobody home. And a run out for Pavey. Well, Risco's got about 8 fast break points in this first half, Tommy. They've done well defensively, get out in the open court, and Pavey's the one that's been finishing off here in the first half. And a turnover. Miscommunication by the Hornets. Thrown out of bounds. Possession to the Tigers. Three-pointer by Pavey, no good. Glover pulls it down. Glover puts it up, scores it.
Michael Glover starts hitting that shot. That'll bring some of them out of there.
Pavey drives across. Puts it up on the left side, a little strong. Davis with a rebound, and Pavey will pick up the foul. Is that going to be his third?
Third foul.
Really?
Risco can ill afford not to have Jordan Pavey on the court.
And he'll take a seat. Along with Cody Young.
Going to the line for the Hornets will be Chase Davis, 5'10" senior.
Shot up, good.
Got them
Second
both.
shot.
Pull the Hornets back within 3, Tyler.
Yeah, they're not gonna get down very quickly. They're gonna adjust and look for their big man Jamie Massey, and Glover's gonna get some good looks too, with Massey acquiring so much attention. But they're gonna be in it for the rest of the night. It's gonna come down to the end. It's looking like.
I think you're right.
Shot up by Hunter Knight, good. Reeves on the drive. Kicks it out. Cameron Clark loses it off his foot. Nice defense by McCord.
Very
Forces
good.
turnover. Nice pick and roll. Lost out of bounds over to the Hornets. Nice set there by the Tigers.
Yes, it was. Ryan Reeves takes the ball. Ball fakes it, takes it to hold, dish it over to Massey. Massey lays it up and in.
Cuts the Tiger lead to 3. Three-pointer put up by Bixler, and we've got a foul on a Hornet.
I believe it was on Chase Davis. I don't think Coach McBroom saw it that way.
And three-pointer by McCourt, no good. Austin White with a rebound, puts it up and in. Davis out to Reeves. Skip pass to Glover. He drives it, pulls up, short. Out of bounds off of Risco. It stays with Holcomb.
Tyler Lewis in for the Hornets.
And a foul in the lane. Glover will shoot 2.
I couldn't tell who the foul was on.
Yeah, we're going to have a little trouble with that tonight.
Yeah.
The far scoreboard that we can look at doesn't report the fouls, just the score. So
Whoever gets the first one, you'll get another.
And White with the basket and the foul. Nice finish.
Nice drive, Boston White.
Didn't catch the foul, but White with a chance at a three-point play. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Lewis.
They say Glover's moved his pivot foot. (29-23), minute 2 to go in the first half here from Risco. Everything we thought it'd be, Tyler.
Sure is. Minute remaining here in this first half.
Going to have a backcourt on the Tigers, turning it over to the Hornets.
Under a minute remaining. Three-pointer by Reeves, no good. Glover tries to keep it alive. Off his hand. Over to the Tigers. 38 seconds remaining in this game, or in this first quarter, or half. Third time's a charm.
There you go.
Hunter Knight. Now to Earnhardt. And looking down to Cody Young, taken away by Reeves. Spin move into the paint, and he's fouled. And we're down to 12 seconds here in this first half. Reeves at the line. First one's good.
That makes him 5 for 5 for the line tonight.
Second shot up. It's good. And almost lost by Earnhardt. Kept alive. We're down to a second and knocked out of bounds. Looks like it'll stay with the Tigers. Only 0.6 remaining. 0.6 of a second remaining here in the first half. So just a catch and shoot opportunity here. Put up. No good. That brings it into the first half. The Risco Tigers on top of the Holcomb Hornets. After one half of play, 29-25. And we'll take a break and be back with your halftime stats and discussion coming up.
These days, we're bombarded with insurance ads and websites. But can they really save you money? Trammell & Son Insurance represents over 70 years. Family-owned for 4 generations. All familiar with the particular needs of SEMO farmers. And offering convenience, low rates, and fast, friendly, local service. Call Trammell & Son Insurance for an insurance assessment. Whether it's farm, home, or commercial, we can tell you what's best for your situation so you won't be over or underinsured. Put our experience to work for you. Trammell & Son Insurance.
And we're going to show the halftime performance by the Risco cheerleaders.
At Glen St. and Kennett, we have all the GM lines at one location: Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen St. We're always looking for new customers and friends. Come see us at our beautiful dealership in Kennett. We have a great group of people to work with for your very best deal and to save you money. It does not stop there. We also have great service people that you will enjoy. When you leave, we want you to say, "I like Glen St." Glen St., and God bless our troops.
I want to stay connected to you. I like the way you do what you do. All right, okay, you're fine.
Call Audubell Hearing Center at 1-800-499-8786 or visit one of our locations in Dexter and Poplar Bluff, Missouri today.
Let's talk about next year. This is the time of year to reflect on last season's crop and make decisions for next season. What mix of crops should you plant? Should you buy new equipment this year or get by another year with what you have? We'd like to help you make the financial side of your planning a little easier. Our ag department knows agriculture, and they're local.
Stop by and see us at First Midwest Bank.
Okay, you're hooked up and ready to go.
New Wave knows you're excited about sports, so now's a great time to get connected with the Triple Play package. Crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and telephone for only $99.99 a month for 12 months. With New Wave Communications, you've got game.
And we're here at halftime, live from Risco. Halftime score, Risco on top of Holcomb, 29-25. And what a first half that was, Tommy.
It was a fun first half to watch. See, Holcomb got them down early, but this Risco team just kept fighting back, took the lead, leading up, 29-25. And it was a fun game.
It sure is.
Half.
Go ahead and list off the scores there.
Jordan Pavey is the leading scorer for the Tigers with 11. Then we got Josh Earnhardt. Josh came in that first quarter and scored all 9 of his points. And then 7 points to Austin White, 2 to Hunter Knight. And that's the scoring that brings us to the 29. For the Holcomb Hornets is led by Massey with 7, Michael Glover with 3, James Vance with 4, and Reeves with 9, and 2 to Chase Davis. So they're doing a good job on Massey. They really are.
Limiting his looks, and really it's the ball pressure out front that's really making that happen. They're applying good pressure to the guards, not making it easy for that dump down pass to the post. And every time that Massey's gotten the ball, he's been swarmed. So he hasn't just been able to catch it and turn around and shoot. He's really had to dig himself in and get position. And Risco's done a good job to limiting his good looks underneath.
This thing can go down to the wire, Tyler.
It sure looks that way right now. Risco at a 4-point lead, but Holcomb's going to come back with some adjustments, trying to get better looks. And Risco's want to keep that tempo up, get it out in the full court, and push it up the court, get some easy baskets. And they did a good job of that. Jordan Pavey got some easy looks.
Yes, he did.
Out on the fast break, so that's certainly what they want to do and continue doing here in this second half.
And looks like the Hornets will start with the ball. I see my great nieces down there, Ella Jane and Molly Lemmings. Their mother, Carrie, is my niece, teaches at Holcomb. Ryan Reeves brings the ball up. If they step out and put pressure on, he brings it over on the left wing, down in the corner to Davis. Davis has the ball. He's being guarded. He gets around his man. Now brings it back out front as he is cut off. Oh, nice move. Takes it to the hole. Lays it up. That's a nice move to Chase Davis.
Nice finish by Davis. And long pass taken away by Glover.
We're going to have a foul on Brandon Bixler. Tigers tried to catch a Hornet sleeping that time, tried to throw a length of the court pass. It was intercepted by number 33, Michael Glover, and he was fouled.
Vance looking for Glover. Oh, couldn't get it to go. Gets a second shot. Good.
Michael Glover gets his 5th point in the ball game. 2 possessions, we've tied this up. Holcomb 29, then the Tigers and Risco 29.
And blocked away by Massey. Bixler couldn't get it over the long arms of Massey. Now pushed up, out of bounds. Off of the Tigers. It'll stay with Holcomb. Davis to Glover. He goes up. No good. Well, looked like it was going to bounce off of there, but it goes for the Hornets, and they've got a good start for this third quarter. They've got the lead by 2. We'll take a break and be right back.
At First Community Bank, we understand your needs and offer you the highest level of customer service. Whether you're opening an account, making a deposit, or speaking with one of our experienced loan specialists, our goal is to provide you the best. Stop by one of our branches in Malden, Bernie, or Campbell, and you'll see why we are the leader in customer service. Member FDIC.
And we're back to action. Holcomb starting out on a 6-0 run to start this third quarter, Tommy.
Yeah, they were down 4. Now they're up 2.
They come out pressuring Risco in the full court. Hunter Knight gives it up to Earnhardt, down to Bixler. He turns, fakes, scoops under, scores.
Nice move by number 40, Brandon Bixler.
Massey with it. Looks underneath the Vance. Over to Glover. Up down to Massey. Goes up. No good. Knight with a rebound. Backdoor cut. And that was finished off by Jordan Paley. Ties it at 30. Or actually, Risco goes up by 2, 33-31. And Davis left all alone for 3. Knight with a rebound. Austin White on the drive, gives it up to Bixler. Won't go. Massey pulls it down. Glover for 3. Good. Oh, Glover's got a nice touch from the outside.
Michael Glover has 7 points in this third quarter. He had 3 the first half, and he's come out pretty hot in this third quarter with 7.
And White tips it out. Possession to the Hornets. Davis pulls up and gets the roll. Bixler with a fake and can't get it to go. Gets another shot at it and he's fouled.
Oh, half a foul on the Hornets and no basket. I believe that foul's going to be on James Vance. It is. I've got him for one. It could possibly be more. But we know at least he's got one.
Three-pointer for Earnhardt. Knocks it down. Ties it up at 36. Three-pointer by Glover, strong. White pulls it down. Pavy's all alone, but they can't quite get it to him. Earnhardt drives it. Back out to Knight. And White with the drive, it won't go. Massey pulls it down. Vance with a shot in the baseline, no good. Out of bounds, over to the Tigers.
Cameron Clark in for the Hornets. James Vance to the bench.
Pavey splits it, puts up a runner, no good. Glover pulls it down. And Greaves can't get it to go. Massey right there with the putback. White drives it, kicks it out to Earnhardt. It's off the mark. And Pavey leans in, puts up a shot. Holcomb comes away with it. And a foul in the backcourt by Austin White.
I believe they call that foul on number 14. If it is, that's Austin White. That will be his third that we have him for.
That's probably the case because he takes a seat.
Yep.
Lewis with it on the left side. Dumps it down to Massey. Can't get the roll. McCord pushes it up into the paint. Gives it up. Scores it.
Who hit that?
That was
34.
No, that was Matt Cummins with the score there. 24. And Massey can't handle it. And possession to the Tigers. Pavey on the back door, he's fouled.
Cameron Clark picked up the foul for the Hornets. That'll send Pavey to the line. Got it.
Second shot up, no good. Clark looks to Massey, regains it, but now loses it. Alternate possession to Risco. And we got a timeout by the Tigers. We'll take a break and be right back.
First National Bank would like to take this opportunity to say,
thank you for your business.
It is our pleasure to serve you and be a part of our great communities. We look forward to working with you today, tomorrow, and always. Everyone at First National Bank hopes your Christmas is merry and your life is blessed. First National Bank, Kennett, Clarkton, Malden, and Dexter.
Happy New Year!
And coming back to action here, got a 1-point game. Risco out in front by 1 point, 39-38.
You got to give Risco a hand for this defense they're playing. You know, they're outsized, but they're doing an excellent job.
And they're getting some good looks offensively, really spreading Holcomb out, trying to get Massey away from that basket a little bit, get some easier looks, and they've executed quite well. Jordan Pavey for three, no good. And Taylor McCord follows up with the shot. Not sure what the stoppage of play was for. Now a minute remaining in this third quarter. Risco with a 3-point lead. Cameron Clark loses his footing. Shot up, good by Matt Cummins.
Cummins.
The three-pointer's falling for the Tigers tonight. We're down to 20 seconds. Now down to 10. And a shot up by Massey. He's fouled with 7 seconds remaining.
Foul call on number 34, Hunter Knight. I've got him for his first foul.
Shot up by Massey, no good. Second shot up, short. Glover with a rebound, puts it up, it won't go. And Lewis can't find the goal, so that brings it into the third quarter. The Risco Tigers on top of the Holcomb Hornets, 44-38. We'll be back with your fourth and final quarter coming up.
I'm a full-time wife and mom, and I also work as a substitute teacher. You can see why it seems impossible to get a college degree, but with Southeast Missouri State University's regional campuses, it really is within my reach. I can get a degree without leaving my hometown, and that's important when you have a family. Getting a college degree isn't easy, but Southeast makes it convenient.
These days, we're bombarded with insurance ads and websites. But can they really save you money? Trammell & Son Insurance represents over 70 years. Family-owned for 4 generations. All familiar with the particular needs of SEMO farmers. And offering convenience, low rates, and fast, friendly, local service. Call Trammell & Son Insurance for an insurance assessment. Whether it's farm, home, or commercial, we can tell you what's best for your situation, so you won't be over or underinsured. Put our experience to work for you. Trammell & Son Insurance.
And we're set up for your fourth quarter. Risco with the lead. Holcomb with the fourth quarter possession. Risco, 6-point advantage to lead this fourth quarter. Three-pointer by Glover in the corner, no good. Out of bounds off of Caleb McCord. He'll stay with the Hornets. Reeves with the three on the inbound, no good. Quick pass to McCord for three, no good. Reeves goes cross court, and the Hunter Knight almost come away with it. Glover underneath. Can't get it to go. Massey with a second shot. Here comes the third one. Scores it.
Oh, he's hurt. Well, Massey took a spill then.
Gets the lead to 4. And shot won't go. Glover, the rebound. Reeves dumps it down to Massey. Goes up, basket and a foul. Nice drive there by Reeves. Dumped it down to Massey. We're going to probably see Massey with quite a few more touches here in this fourth quarter.
I think that's right.
What's he got, what, 13 points in the game now?
Yeah.
He's had a silent night with a credit to the Risco defense, but, you know, Massey's been your guy all year for the past 4 years, really, and really need to get him his touches here in this fourth quarter. Massey can't get it to go. A scramble for the ball. Picked up by Bixler. White on the right side, out to Knight. He'll put it up. No good. Reeves comes down with it. He's pushing it up. He'll pull it out. Vance with it. Dumps it down and taken away by Knight.
Probably Vance should have taken that shot.
Looked like he had an opportunity, but.
I mean, I can understand getting it into Massey, but he had a wide open shot in the lane.
Backdoor cut and a finish, plus the foul, Austin White. That backdoor cut's been working well for the Tigers tonight.
Sure has. Got a text from Malden. Portisville defeated Malden 64-60.
Close
Good
one
ball
there.
game.
Yeah. Well, that Boot Hill Conference has been pretty highly contested here in January.
You know, we were talking the other day, if Malden was to come out with a win of that game tonight, they would have probably been the second seed in that conference.
Yep. And we'll take a break. Be right back.
At Glen St. and Kennett, we have all the GM lines at one location: Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen St. We're always looking for new customers and friends. Come see us at our beautiful dealership in Kennett. We have a great group of people to work with for your very best deal and to save you money. It does not stop there. We also have great service people that you will enjoy. When you leave, we want you to say, I like Glen St. Glen St., and God bless our troops.
And we're back at Risco. We've got a few finals. Tommy mentioned Portisville defeated Malden by 4, and we've got a text or a tweet from Patrick Skelton that Sykeston defeated Kennett 84-80. So
what a game!
What a game that was as well.
That opened some eyes, I bet, tonight.
I bet,
a lot of people
yeah.
thought Sykeston would blow them out.
And Kennett now in that Class 4 this year, that Class 4 District 1, they've got to feel confident that they're going to go into that tournament later on this year and be competitive.
Saxon has been the #1 rated team in the state Class 4 all year. I don't know if they still are. But did they play it at Kennett or at Saxon?
I'm really not sure about that.
Either.
And we're having a discussion at the scores table here. Not sure what about, but Austin White's going to go to the line to shoot one. He just converted on a basket with the foul, so a chance at a three-point play here. And it's no good. And a foul, looks like on Justin.
I believe that's on Austin White.
Austin
I've
White.
got him for 4.
So he's got 4 fouls. Reeves fakes, goes up, basket and the foul. Hunter Knight checks in for Austin White.
Reeves is 6 for 6 on the evening from the free throw line. Probably jinxed him.
Shot up, a little short. Five and a half minutes remaining in this game. Risco still with a lead by 2. Lost out of bounds, over to the Hornets. Massey double team, kicked out to Reeves. Glover looks to Massey. He goes up, scores it. Tough shot there by Massey up under the goal, ties it up at 46. Pavey with a 3, knocks it down. Had a hand in his face.
Pavey's a nice shooter.
Reeves puts it up, no good. Earnhardt with the rebound, thrown down to Pavey. He saves it, but only one there to grab it's Chase Davis. Glover with the finish. Cuts the lead to 1. Well, we're up and down now, are we, Tommy?
I say.
And a foul. That's Justin Earnhardt on the shot.
Kind of rough in there, Tyler. What a basketball game.
First shot up for Earnhardt, no good. Second shot, no good, but he gets his own rebound. He was all alone, and it was blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. Well, that was bizarre there.
Yes, it was. Nobody blocked out the shooter. Risco inbounds it. There's a three-pointer put up, no good. Ball comes down to the Tigers. And the shot put up, no good. Going to have a foul on, I think, number 33. Glover, if it is, that may be his 4th. Brandon Bixler will go to the line to shoot a pair. He's 0 for 2 from the line. He misses it first. Two very good teams going at it tonight here in Risco. Atop the Tri-County Conference, Risco Tigers and the Holcomb Hornets. He missed both free throws, and Holcomb comes down with a move.
That's 4 straight missed free throws by the Tigers. Reeves on the drive, goes all the way.
Nice drive by Ryan Reeves.
Holcomb regains the lead. This is their first lead probably since the first half.
I think that's right.
Well, they might have regained it early in the third, yeah. And a strip. Scramble for it at half court. A timeout by Risco. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back.
I want to stay connected to you. I like the way you do what you do. All right, okay, you're fine.
Call Audubell Hearing Center at 1-800-499-8786 or visit one of our locations in Dexter and Poplar Bluff, Missouri today.
Let's talk about next year. This is the time of year to reflect on last season's crop and make decisions for next season. What mix of crops should you plant? Should you buy new equipment this year or get by another year with what you have? We'd like to help you make the financial side of your planning a little easier. Our ag department knows agriculture, and they're local.
Stop by and see us
at First Midwest Bank.
And we're back. Risco with a possession. Three-pointer by Earnhardt. No good.
Davis brings the ball down for the Hornets. They'd like to go into Massey. They try to get it in, but it was kicked by the Tigers.
Under 3 minutes remaining. Holcomb with a 1-point lead. Reeves crosses over into the paint. He loses the handle. White grabs it. White on the drive, and we got a blocking foul by Michael Glover.
I think that may be the fifth foul on Glover. Fifth foul, I'm sorry. I guess it's the fourth.
Vance checks in for Glover. Now to Bixler, he fakes, goes back out. McCord over to Earnhardt, dribbles left, goes back out to Knight. Three-pointer by McCord, no good. And a nice block out underneath by Lewis.
We were going to have foul on Austin White, and if it is, I have him for foul.
And that's the case.
Brandon Bixler in to take his place. Tyler Lewis to the free throw line. First time he's been there tonight. He got it. Tyler trying to extend his lead to three, but no good.
And ball's loose, and Holcomb had it, but Now with Risco out of bounds over to the Hornets. Getting kind of frantic here, Tommy.
Yeah, I say. A lot of action.
Ryan Reeves and loses it. Vance picks it up and a timeout by Holcomb. We'll take a break. Be right back.
Okay, you're hooked up and ready to go.
New Wave knows you're excited about sports, so now's a great time to get connected with the Triple Play Package. Crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and telephone for only $99.99 a month for 12 months. With New Wave Communications, you've got game.
And we're back to action here from Risco. 1:44 remaining in this game. 2-point lead for the Holcomb Hornets. They've got the possession. Called a quick timeout when the ball was loose.
Tyler, I've enjoyed this. All these kids on both teams play extremely hard tonight.
They sure have. Lewis on the left side. He'll put up the shot and he'll nail it.
They backed off of him. He just buried it.
Holcomb with a 4-point lead. Backdoor cut. McCord can't get it to go. Put back good by Brandon Bixler. Got a 2-point game. And another timeout. We'll just keep it right here. 1:04 remaining in this game. Holcomb with the possession up by 2, but man, they've had to fight their way back to get that lead. But Risco right on their heels.
You know, neither one of these teams is going to give up. You get a 4-point lead or so, the other team just going to go down. You know, hats off to both teams for playing hard. They're giving everybody a good game to watch.
They sure have. And, you know, Risco pretty much controlled the game for 3 quarters, but Holcomb's made a few adjustments, come back, made a run here in this 4th quarter. Kind of loosened up Massey a little bit, and some other guys stepping up and hitting some shots. We just saw Tyler Lewis knock a shot down there here in the last few moments.
You know, they held Massey to 7 points the first half. He's got 8 this half, and they've just done a good job on him. And I'm still saying that the Risco Tigers are not sad because they thought, you know, you got to hold him behind that. He's scoring like 25 a game or 30.
Yep. Glover to inbound. Gets it into Massey. And under a minute. Lewis with it. Reeves. Over to Davis. Back out to Reeves. Now 40 seconds remaining. Looks like Holcomb's content just to kill some clock. And Matt Cummins commits the foul with 33 seconds remaining.
Tyler Lewis, 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight.
First shot, no good. Chance for the Tigers to tie it or take the lead. Long pass out of bounds. .26 seconds remaining. Still a lot of time left. Inbound to Massey, now to Glover. And a foul committed by Pavey. Or no, it's going to be on Earnhardt, Josh Earnhardt.
I've got Earnhardt for his first foul.
And another timeout. We'll just keep it right here. 18 seconds remaining. And that's Chase Davis going to go to the line to shoot.
I think that's right.
We don't know how many team fouls there are. We're not sure if it's a 1-on-1. Yeah, we got a 1-on-1. Joe Baldwin give us a little help here, courtside. May not know it. We don't have the benefit of the scoreboard. They got two scoreboards here on the scoreboard we can see. Just shows you the time, quarter, and score. Don't show you the fouls, and the one we can't see gives you all that information. So we're a little bit of a handicap here tonight.
Mark Myers and Joe Baldwin, a lot of experience out there tonight.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know the other young man, but
that's
he's following with two veterans.
Van Dieven with him tonight.
All of the free throws are important. These are critical.
Yeah.
For the Hornets.
Sure is. 18 seconds. Got a chance to push it to a two-possession game here. First shot no good. And off the hand of Brandon Bixler. Couldn't quite corral it. Possession will stay with the Hornets, and that's big.
Yes,
Risco really
big.
needed that possession. 16 seconds. Massey underneath, scores it, and a foul. Big basket from Massey. He's got a chance at a three-point play.
Jamie struggled from the line a little bit tonight.
Yeah, he has. He's a pretty good free throw shooter.
Yes, he is.
And he misses that one. Glover gets the rebound. And a foul by Hunter Knight. 9 seconds remaining. Risco just unable to corral the crucial rebound here. The last few moments open the door for Holcomb to take advantage. We've got 2 shots now for Michael Glover.
Glover's 1 for 2 from the free throw strike.
Misses the first. Well, Holcomb's had a tough night shooting it off at the line. Second shot up, good. Pushing the lead to 5. We're under 10 seconds now. And long shot, no good. And the time will run out. And the Holcomb Hornets pull it out here in Risco tonight, 56-51. Final score from Roy Hahn Gymnasium. What a contest this was between these two teams. We knew it was going to be good coming in. It lived up to the billing. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with your final stats and discussion. Coming up. And we're here. Final score from Risco. Holcomb Hornets on top of the Risco Tigers, 56-51. And I'll tell you, Holcomb had to work for this one to escape from Risco tonight.
Hey, what Risco really played a good ball game, and like you say, Holcomb just pulled it out in the last.
Yep, they had a tough time. Massey, that's probably the first time he didn't score 20 points in a good while. They really made it tough for Massey tonight. It's just like the jump shot went cold for the Tigers there in the last half of that fourth quarter. They were shooting the ball really well from the outside, but it just went cold there at the end of the fourth quarter.
Yes, it did, Tyler. It was just a good ball game, and Risco has nothing to hang her head about because everything works out. These two teams may meet again.
They sure will, and they're on the top clearly of the Tri-County Conference, and they'll probably meet down the road if everything works out, for them in the championship of the Tri-County Conference Tournament. That's in Delta C7 here in a few weeks. But great matchup between these two teams. Holcomb knew it was going to be tough coming into this atmosphere. And this team, and Risco's been on a roll here lately. They've got some good wins. They beat, who'd they beat last night? They had a game last night. Man.
I know what you're talking about. I can't call it. And they don't have an easy week. They got to play Haytie tomorrow.
They got Haytie tomorrow, and they had a good win over Egyptian, Illinois.
I think that's
over
right.
At the Martin Luther King shootout. I think that was a Meridian.
Right.
And a nice win over there. Come back and had a big game with Holcomb and just dropped that one. Drop one here, and they controlled most of the game. They controlled most of the game. Just at the end of that fourth quarter really made it tough on them to hit that jump shot. And that's what they had to do coming in tonight. Hit that jump shot, the three-pointer, because, the opportunities underneath were going to be few and far between with Massey patrolling the paint. So just not a bad effort by the Risco Tigers tonight. They'll have another shot at them later on in the year. But just a great ball game. We expected it coming in.
That's exactly right. And for the Risco Tigers on their scoring, Josh Earnhardt had 12, Caleb McCord 2, Austin White 9, and Jordan Pavey finished with 17, 2 for Hunter Knight and 4 for Brandon Bixler. And the Holcomb Hornets were led by 18 by Jamie Massey. We had 13 by Michael Glover, 8 by James Vance, 13 by Ryan Reeves, 2 by Tyler Lewis, and 6 by Chase Massey. So what a ball game it was, and they did a nice job controlling inside when they started getting in that fourth quarter to Massey. He had about 8 points in that fourth quarter to kind of break that up and kind of extend the lead out. But what a good basketball game, and both teams played very well.
Sure was, and it's been a great matchup between these two teams in the past probably 3 years. Risco's kind of had the better of Holcomb, not probably going back a couple years, but here the past few years it's kind of swayed the other way to Holcomb, and it's been a great matchup to see these two teams go at it. Great coach teams, Brandon Blankenship for Risco, Seth McBroom for Holcomb. They're always coming up with something for each other to make it hard on themselves, but a great matchup between these two teams. We'll look forward to seeing them maybe in that Tri-County Conference Tournament again. And for Tommy Jacobs and myself, Tyler Wagner, wish you to have a great night. Glad you joined us for this game, and we'll look forward to bringing you another one here on YHC and CMOSportZone.com. Take care, everyone.